Do you agree that in any situation in life, you can either be cause or effect? Do you agree with that? You cannot be somewhere in the middle. You, in any situation, you either cause or effect. There is no gray area. Do you agree with that? You either a little bit more plus or a little bit more minus. So when you have a situation, you are either cause or effect. You cannot be both. You can decide about it for sure, but at any given time, you are either plus or minus. You cannot be plus and minus at the same time. Nothing like that in the universe. You cannot be the atom and the proton at the same time. We are always being cause or effect, 100%. What is cause? What's the definition of the word cause? What is cause? Cause is the ability to determine. If I can determine something, I'm cause. If I can determine what will happen in your mind right now, I'm cause over you. If I can determine what will happen with my coffee cup, I'm cause over it. If I can determine what's the temperature of the coffee, I am cause over the temperature. So far, so good. Do you agree with that? So when you cause, you know. When you cause, you know. You cannot be cause and don't know. And you cannot know and don't be cause. So every time you are actually cause, if I cause the temperature of the coffee, it's because I know. And because I know, I can cause. So it's going both ways. When you cause, you know, and when you know, you cause. Does it make sense to you? So if I'm causing something, if I bring about something that, of course, if I cause, it's something that I want, I determine. So if I bring something that I determine that it is, then it means that I know. And if I don't bring something that I want to bring, what does it mean? If I don't have ability to determine the behavior of my children, I'm the effect. Yes, exactly. So what is an effect? Something determine you. Exactly. Effect is the inability to determine. So a stone cannot determine what will happen with a driver. You understand? What determine is something that is cause, and what being determined is something that is in effect. Do you agree with that? Excellent. So when you are effect, you don't know. When something happened to you, when you are effect, when someone punch you and you didn't want to be punched, you don't know. When your child don't do what is good for him and you cannot help him, you don't know. You are an effect. When your child don't bring the result from school that you want him to bring or that he should bring, you don't know. When your husband is not faithful for you, you don't know. You can blame him, but you're the effect. Do you understand? You don't know. Okay? Does it make sense? So when you affect, if someone hit you, you don't know. If you lost money, you don't know. If you don't make money and you want to make money, you don't know. If you want to be happy and you are not happy, you don't know, which means you are effect. Effect mean I don't know mean I'm effect. And what's the problem? You feel that you always know. Of course I know, of course I know, of course I know. And the more you say that you know, people that say I know, most of the time actually don't know. That's why they need to say I know. People that actually know are willing to know or not to know with the same level of enthusiasm. So when you are in effect, you don't know. Okay. So when you have problems with children, are you cause or effect? Yeah, effect. If you have a problem with your relationship, with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your husband, are you cause or effect? Effect. Exactly. You are not cause. And when you affect, you don't know. You understand? And when you affect, you need to realize you don't know, because spirit knows. And to not know is unnatural for a person. You understand? So you feel that you know. You always, at any given moment, you have an answer, even if you invent the answer. Even if the answer is incorrect, you prefer to have an incorrect answer than a correct answer. For example, your son don't come, he say will come home at 10 o'clock, at 10 p.m. and it's 10:05 and he's not back. You start to invent answers. Although they are not logical. You know they are not logical, but you invent answers because you always have answers. Does it make sense to you? So you need to really get that thing. If you are in effect, you don't know. if you do something that you don't want to do, you don't know, but you cannot report to yourself that you don't know. So you come up with weird solutions. Okay, so when you have a problem with children, are you cause or effect? Effect, we agreed. Excellent. Now, in working with children, we discovered that behind every problem in raising children, the problem is not the child, but